What's happening, people? Right, let's have a little one-on-one time, just you and me. So as we know, social media is full of information at the moment, mainly on fat loss. They're talking about calories, they're talking about a high protein diet, they're talking about being on a high fiber diet. But here's what I'm not telling you. So if you guys are in your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, I want you to listen to me very, very carefully. Okay, because things change as we get older, whether you like it or not. And what you did in the past is probably not going to work for you right now. All right? So when you guys go on a diet, what's the first thing that gets in the way? It's going to be your hunger. Everybody struggles when they go on a diet. The first thing that always gets in the way is your hunger. Or you do these weight loss programs, everything works at the very, very beginning, but all of a sudden things stall. You're running out of options, you don't understand why. You go back to your PT and he hasn't got a clue either. Now, I'm not going to talk too much about insulin, because if you guys watch me regularly, you'll hear me talk a lot about this, and I have so many videos on this. But I am going to talk about GLP-1. I'm going to talk about how we actually produce GLP-1 naturally in our guts. Now, if the GLP-1 is low, guys, okay, this is when you guys are going to struggle with your hunger. And I also want you to understand this, that if the gut bacteria is off, our gut microbiome is out of whack, it's not working the way it should be, you guys are going to struggle. Even if you're eating the healthy diet, what these experts tell us. Your complex carbohydrates, things like your oats, your sweet potato, your rice, you're eating fruits, you know what I mean? All this kind of stuff, guys, you're going to run into major problememations going forward. So what's the solution? What do we do? How do we regulate all three? How do we control our hormones like our leptin, our insulin levels? How can we focus on our gut microbiome and fix it and get it back working the way it should be? It's very, very simple. We go against what people talk about. People will say that you need to introduce a high fiber diet. No, you need to introduce high fats, guys. You need to switch your energy sources from carbohydrates to fat. We've demonized fat now for such a long time now. And I can promise you right now, if you just need to look around, people are getting worse. Their health is getting a lot worse and nobody understands why. And this is where it all comes from, because everybody is on a low fat diet. Nobody's on a high fat diet, and this is the reason why we're struggling, especially as we get older, guys. The information that we're being given about high fats is complete and utter rubbish. Now, I don't care what these experts tell you. I'm telling you that a high fat diet is going to help balance your hormones so much quicker than a high carbohydrate or a high fucking fiber diet is going to do, guys. All right? And when we focus on adding more fats into the diet, magic things happen. You're going to control your insulin. You're going to control your leptin. Your hunger is going to be under control. Your cravings are going to be under control. And guess what's going to happen? You're going to lose weight naturally instead of going through these extremes and these restrictions in trying to lose weight. Because that's all this is. When you go into a calorie deficit, guys, it's a form of restriction. And if you guys are honest with yourself, most of you don't like doing it. And here's the thing. Nobody has a clue about how much fat we need to take in on a daily basis, where we get our fats from. Everywhere you look on social media, people will say to you, okay, there's nothing wrong with seed oils, you can have these in moderation. Have your avocados, have your nut butters, have all these kind of different fats. And then when I go back to these people and say, what about saturated fats? What about adding saturated fats into your life? These people will always get back to me. This is what people should be avoiding. Guys, this is the information that we've been given. This information is complete and utter false. And then when you guys do run into problems with your health, these PTs haven't got a clue what's going on. They advise you to go and see your doctor. You go and see your doctor puts you on a statin to lower your cholesterol. All of a sudden things are getting worse. Guys, we need to get this word out there. When it comes to fats and cholesterol are vital for the body. If you guys want to heal and you want to get healthier and you want to live a healthier lifestyle, you need to be adding more fats into your life and going against this bullshit. I need you guys to continue to listen to what I'm telling you. Just continue to watch my videos. That's all you need to do. Just watch them on a daily basis and just make up your own mind. I'm going to leave you guys with this message, okay? And I want you to listen to me very, very carefully. You do not need to suffer to get in shape, all right? You do not need to take any fucking medication to be healthy, okay? Write that down.